Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, he's got some breathing. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get... this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Now Rodgers.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 14 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Now Rodgers.
Complete right side to Otten. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On the move, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, his defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 10. Willis taking a shot for Samuel, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action, here's Willis. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Back to Taylor on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's Willis. They'll roll him out right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Second down, here's Willis.
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Rodgers throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Running right, here's Sanders.
To about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. It's caught by Sanders.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Rodgers.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there. On the catch and run. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He goes once again right back to Hardy.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And again, it's Rodgers.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incomplete.
Touchdown, Rams!
Cade Otton.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Rams are back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Steps away. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. 4th down, Willis. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st down, Rodgers. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Ray McLeod, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 17-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. On 1st down, Willis. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another
timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Deontay Hardy back deep.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. To throw is Rodgers. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. And quickly, they get to the line. 2nd and 5 now.
Willis.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. Steps away to his left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a give to Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Lamb. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw, Willis. That's caught at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Escaping the pressure right. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That one will set them back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, Willis. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They go play action with Willis. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Willis will look to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Now Willis on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rodgers to throw once more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The kick by McManus is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
Here's Willis.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Falcons, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,